Summonamana, scunnamana, summonamana, skummanamana, 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 boo. Summonamana, scunnamana, wait, what is that? Hi, hello, what's Gucci Bus Popping? It's your girl Drea. Welcome back to In My Heads show. I said it wrong. Welcome back to In My Heads. Oh my god, I'm not okay, guys. I'm very much okay. I'm doing super good. I'm very happy. Hi. I know the scenery has changed again. We're on my desk. Behind me is my honey's desk. You can see all his anime stuff. Do you guys recognize this mask? If you're on YouTube, you can tell me what it is. If you're not on YouTube, it's in the description of whatever you're doing, of whatever you're listening to this on. If you're on, like, you know, the other audio stuff and you like to watch things in person, you can watch it in person. It's available. Just look in the description. Guys, I always make it so easy for you guys. So just go do that. And also, like, go do the following. Go do all of that. Go do all the things that needs to be done for me to be seen. You don't want me to be seen by other people. You want to keep me secret. I get it. You when you discover something that's really nice and you don't want everybody to abuse it, because then you get annoyed and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to like it that much anymore because it's just become mainstream and tacky. Don't do that to me. I never want to be tacky. Mainstream, yes, but tacky, never. She could never be. She could never do that. How are you guys doing? I'm good. I mean, tomorrow, shit, the day that this is, oh my god, I say tomorrow, I'm really showing myself. The reason why you're on my desk, the reason why this is going to be a quick one today is because I may or may not, you know, my schedule was a bit crazy. I redid my hair. I added more gray. I made her a little bit wavy. I did something for now because the real hair, nice hair that I want to do, gonna have to wait until spring a little bit because I don't want to be cold. I just winked at the camera. It was nice. So I had to redo my hair. It looks great. It looks amazing. We love it. We love her. But other than that, I mean, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I have a Valentine, and I mean, I wanted to like read some Valentine's Day horror stories that I found online because I can't be bragging about my relationship all the time. I mean, I can and I should because I work very hard because, I mean, almost 2 years of celibacy got me here. So I mean, to all the ladies, to the ladies and men out there who are tired of being played or who are tired of attracting a certain kind of people that they don't want to attract, guess what? You're the problem. The reason why you attract a certain kind of people is because of you. Okay? It's because of what you allow in yourself to happen to yourself and what you allow in your life. So my advice to you is to be celibate. Completely celibate. Don't be you can date if you want, but none of that physical thing. Okay, because I know that a lot of y'all that are struggling and that are attracting shitty people, I know you tend to use your body to get what you want. It don't work like that. We don't do that anymore. We are better than this. We deserve better. And I say we because I was once that girl. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay? Like, just because they don't like your personality doesn't mean that they will love you because of your body. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. I'm not going to explain this, but I could if you want me to. What I mean by that is that, ladies and men that are listening to this, you probably went through some not so fun, touchy things as a child. That's a fucked up, insane way to say it. You have been sexualized from a young age, so now you use your sexuality to get what you want. But babe, is that really what you want? Is that really what you want to be doing all the time? Guys, don't look at my eyebrows. They look insane. Okay? I cut that bitch too short. This girl is always listening. This girl is always listening. She's always cute. She wants to be with the program. Who is this bitch? What is that? I could have fixed that with makeup. Girl, I need to be buying some things. I don't got a lot of things. Okay? Because, I mean, I'm blessed with the skin that I have. You see my skin. You guys watching in this video. You see my skin all the time. I don't be doing all of that. But I want to do more things. I want to do more cute things. This head is crooked, and I'm sorry to the people watching who like symmetry. That was really fucked up, and I apologize. But I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. It's fine. I just wanted to say that you gotta stop using your body, babe. You gotta stop using your body, babe, to get what you want. Like, you can't be saying you want love, and then like, not only do you accept shit, but then like you're like, and I'm not saying that you just use your sexuality or like, you know, your physical to be able to get what you want, in the sense that like you do it with an agenda. I know that you also do it for fun because it feels good. I mean, right? It feels good. It feels amazing. You love it. I'll do it all the time. But at the same time, I mean, if this is your default to get attention, and if this is your default to like obtain what you actually want, which is life and companionship, well, babe, you're not doing it the right way. And this is why I say go celibate. I was celibate for a year and like 8 months before I met my honey bun. Well, before I met him. I've known him for 8 years, but this is one of those that like, for me to be open and to receive, because there's a reason why you're attracting shitty shit. Is because that's what you want, babe. That's what you want, because that you don't believe that you can get better than that. You don't believe that, dude, it's doing it again with my glasses. Whatever, it is what it is. You can't use your body to get what you want, babe, when you want love, you know? And to want love, you gotta be aware that you are worthy of the love that you can get. But then if you don't believe that, and then you get little crumbs and you're like, yeah, I want that because at least I'm not alone. Don't do that. Yuck, don't do that. That's disgusting. You deserve better than that. So that's how I was able to get my honey bun, is because I decided to take a lot of time by myself, because the last thing that I had to deal with that made me go celibate, y'all, there's always going to be something that is going to make you go celibate. And to the celibate ladies, you know that's right. And I know you're laughing with me right now because you're like, wow, goddamn, yeah. I'll never forget. Wow. That last time made me be like, I can't be doing this shit. This is insane. And then you're like, I deserve better than this. That's when you're like, I deserve better than this. And then you do it. And then it gets better. So you know what, ladies and men's? And you know what? I'm gonna just say, you know, girls, because the men are included in the girls. And if you're being weird about it, nigga, you're a girl, okay? You're the girl. You know how we say guys? Girls. Golf, okay? To the girlies, be celibate. I super encourage it. It's such a great time of self-discovery, because the longer you go without it, the more you're like, I don't really need it that much from ancient people, because I know you find it sacred. I know you think it's important for you, and I know that you don't want to feel like you're just being used for that shit. Well, babe, then don't do it. I found that for myself. It has worked. And when I've suggested it to other people, it has worked. So, I mean, tell me that the formula is not here. Go celibate. Find your self-worth. Be picky. Them bitches that are going to say don't be picky, be picky. Okay? I made a list. Of exactly what I wanted. I never said anything about the physical. I only said things regarding values and personality traits. Make your list and don't accept anything less than that. And be open. Be open. Okay, be open, because the reason why you're not getting what you want is because you're dealing with the same type of idiots. So be open to something different. Oh my God, no, it's not the same thing that you're used to. That's fine. Then you're gonna have to work on your self-sabotage, but then we're gonna talk about that another time, because that's just another. Right now, I'm just trying to tell y'all how to get a nice man, okay? How to get a nice man. Because I'm tired of hearing ladies that are dealing with ancient niggas, okay? I don't care. I don't care if you're married, get a divorce. Life is too short, okay, to be dealing with ancient nigga with who you've tried to have conversation 1,000 times. Dead that shit. And maybe I'm privileged because I grew up in a house where, I mean, my parents are together happily to 35 years. Like it's disgusting how giddy and in love they are. I love it, and this is what I thrive for, and this is what I got. Okay, this is what I got. And my mom always said, it ain't that hard. People who say that marriage is hard, it's because they don't communicate, and it's because they don't work as a team, and it's because they don't care. And guess what? I've tried it in my relationship, and guess what? My mom was right. It is that easy. It is that easy when you communicate, you see it as a team, and you care. It's amazing how it works. Okay? So if you resonated with that you feel like your relationship is not that, guess what? Dead that shit. If you needed a sign to leave your relationship, I'll be the sign. Dead that shit. You deserve better. You deserve better. You want to know one of the first times that I hung out with my man when I was officially, his lady, but at the end of the day, he was such a sweetheart. How could I say no? But you want to know what made me truly know that nigga loves me? Because I hurt my foot. I got glass in my foot like weeks. I want to say weeks before we hung out because he lived away at the time. And weeks before that, I told him that I had walked on glass in my garage. That bitch was still in my foot by the time I got to him. And he got upset at me because I was in pain, and he sucked the glass out of my foot. Mouth to foot. Like, after we got home from a walk, like, straight up, take it out. Real love. Because if a nigga would, he will. With what he has. Okay, and he fucking did. So it's really that simple. You want a bestie. Does your partner not feel like a bestie? Do you have to hide yourself? Do you still not fart next to your man? We need to have a conversation about that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Farting is natural. Fart next to your man. What the fuck is going on? I'm tired of hearing you fart next to your man. Yes, not only do I fart next to my man, but we try to guess the sound of the fart before it comes out. And it's been a very beautiful time that we have together, and I have no shame to say that. Because we're that comfortable, because we're that best friends. That's what you want. Tell me I'm wrong. Did you not? Did I not just say that and you were like, oh, that's kind of, gross, but that's kind of nice. Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it here. I love it here. Yes, I love his swords. I love his anime stuff. I love everything about that man. It's amazing. And you know what? There's something about, we'll get to the horror stories, you guys. I ended up having a lot to say, apparently. Is this news? But I think that, like, opposites attract is most likely the best thing ever. Me and my man have the same values, same core values, but people as a whole, we are very different, but we're also very similar, if that makes sense. We complete each other in so many things. He's into a certain genre of music, and I've dipped my toes in that genre of music, but it never really stuck. When I'm into a certain genre of music, he dip his toes in it, and like it stuck semi kind of ish. So like we complete each other. We get to share stuff, and then it's great. No complaints. Opposites attracts, because what I've learned is that, and something that I've heard is that couples that are too alike is gonna feel like a competition. It's gonna start feeling like a competition. You're gonna feel like you're in competition with your girlie. You don't want that. Have the same core values, but be open to somebody different in terms of personality, and do not care so much about the fashion style. Fashion style can be changed. If a nigga loves you, he gon' want you to love him, so he gon' just wear what the fuck you ask him to wear. And that's kind of nice. And then within that, he's gonna find his style, and then we love it. I don't look at my nails; they're gross. I know. Fuck you. I didn't have to swear. I'm sorry. I didn't have to be so mean. I'm sorry. But all I'm saying is that love is beautiful. I love love, and it's such a beautiful thing. And I'm tired. And one thing I will fight, it's for people to just have a happy relationship, because I've seen it, I've been around it, I'm in it, and I want it for other people. Is that so bad? So if you're in my life, and I've told you to kick a nigga to the curb, or to fucking dead something, it's out of love. It's out of love, and it's out of pattern recognition. Also, clock that. I'm so freaking tired of people saying, well, you don't know, you're not in a situation. Pattern recognition. Hello? Just because it's in a different font doesn't mean it's not the same sentence. What are you saying to me? Ugh. Oh, you're going to tell me that you've had issues with your nigga and you wanted to leave, but then surprisingly out of nowhere he's saying that he's gonna try and he's gonna be good for like a month, but then guess what, he's gonna get back to the same bullshit, and then you're gonna be complaining about the same thing again, and then you're gonna be in this cycle over and over again. Because for 2 weeks, when you're threatening to leave and you're showing that you're fucking uninterested, that's when he decides to fucking show up. Is that normal to you? Should he not show up regardless? Like, I get angry because I want the girlies to have a good time. I want the girlies to be loved properly. I want the girlies to feel like they're in a supported partnership where they can grow and thrive. Grow and freaking thrive. Okay? That's what you want. Okay. I tried to read some stories. Their stories were not that great. So now we're back. We're going to start some stories here on Valentine's Day. My old boyfriend took me on a date. Afterward, he broke up with me, saying his parents were making him do it because they didn't know me. I met them 3 weeks ago, and he said he told them about our dating 2 months ago. I cried at home, and then he took me on another date and ended it by telling me we weren't back together, and he only did it because he felt bad for me. What the hell? Okay, how did this happen? You see, ladies, this is what I mean by when you allow bullshit. Why did you go on another date when he broke up with you? Why did we go on another date when we broke up with you? What? And then you think he's the problem? Maybe you're the problem. Again, what the hell? Next story. My high school boyfriend cheated on me right before Valentine's Day. And not wanting to spend another day alone, I went on a date with an ex. What the fudge? We had a good time, but when he was dropping me off, we realized we were being followed by the police. They pulled him over right in front of my house. My dad was waiting for me and saw the whole thing. Apparently, earlier in the day, my date cut the cop off in his super loud, very identifiable Monte Carlo. My date tried to give me a kiss goodnight in front of my dad and the very upset officer. We stopped talking shortly afterwards per dad's request. I have issues with a lot of things in that story. First of all, you didn't want to spend Valentine's Day alone, so you went out with an ex. Do you guys know how many Valentine's Day I spent alone? And I was okay with it because it's just another fucking day. What are you talking about? You went on a date with your ex because you didn't want to be alone for Valentine's Day. Is this bitch for real? That's insane. I'm actually so upset. And then stop talking after leash because of dad. Dad told you to stop? You stupid bitch. This is so insane. Per dad's request. Next story. One time, this guy... wow, I can't read, guys. One time, this guy I'd been talking to asked me out. He started off nicely. As I went to his house, he was being pleasant. Then his mom came downstairs, we were in high school, okay, and asked him if he wanted anything to eat. Not me, just him. Damn. He asked if she could bring something down. So she brought him something down to eat, but nothing for me. And then he proceeded to bring it back upstairs 5 minutes later because he wasn't hungry. The whole thing was strange, but then he asked me to go to McDonald's with him. I said yes because I was hungry. Then he smoked before we went into his bathroom without telling. What? How does this person write? Then he smoked before we went into his bathroom before telling me. We went and he said he only had $3. So basically I paid for our food. He also ordered 3 times as much food as I did and expected me to pay for it. Ladies! Fuck. I mean, that's in high school. This is just a lesson that you learn. You can't expect otherwise. Like, this is just part of learning. All right, next. We were together for nearly 20 years, on and off. On and off for 20 years. On and off for 20 years. I thought I was insane for my on and off for like 5 years. On and off for 20 years? with a rocky with a rocky history and lived an hour away from each other. Truth be told, our relationship was done, and neither of us wanted to admit it. After 2 weeks of us not speaking to each other, he agreed to give me the opportunity of seeing him on Valentine's Day. What the fuck? I made the trip complete with a present. Excuse the hell out of me, bitch. You made the trip incomplete with a present? He gave me a $2 rose. He gave me a $2 rose that died the next day and said he wanted to work things out, and I was the one he was with, and I was the one he wanted to be with. It sounded good, but the vibe was off. Something was not right. I wanted to hang out longer, and he said he had to get home and get dressed for his for his guy's Valentine's Day party. He needed to go to the stores. I waited in the car while he came out of Walmart with bags of goodies and another bouquet of flowers. As it got closer to 9 p.m., he was in a hurry to leave. I texted him when I got home, and he did not respond. I waited a few weeks and texted him again, only to be blocked twice in 2 weeks. Is this bitch fucking for real? Is this bitch fucking for real? I thought I had no self-worth when I was dealing with my bullshit. That's fucking insane. First of all, the 20 years on and off was already insane. Made the trip with a present. Bitch, he gave you a $2 rose and you fucking stayed. You stayed. You stayed around and you were like, yeah, I'm just that stupid bitch and I'm just gonna be around him because I'm stupid. All right, next story. Once, my boyfriend surprised me on Valentine's Day by having a romantic dinner with his mom. Then, as a gift, he gave me an unwrapped wooden duck with dust on it, which he had obviously just grabbed off a shelf at his parents'. He was 26 years old, by the way. We're gonna say that again. Once, my boyfriend surprised me on Valentine's Day by having a romantic dinner with his mom. 26-year-old. Next. I was in the ninth grade. I was in the ninth grade. I was obviously enamored by the idea of having a secret admirer. Yes, get it. I get it, girl. All the girlies did. During a group project, I and my other single group member talked about what our perfect Valentine's Day would be. Mine, of course, was having a secret admirer. And wow, gosh, good darn it. When Valentine's Day rolled around, I got one of those single roses delivered to me in every class that day, all from my secret admirer. I was ecstatic to think it was real, but I figured it was one of my group members being nice. By the end of the day, I got to that class and told my group. It wasn't any of them. I gushed about it all class, thinking someone liked me. Then I heard another group of older kids laughing. They had sent me each rose as a joke. I tossed the roses and cried the rest of the day. I haven't cared for Valentine's Day since. No! That's fucked up. That's actually so fucking sad. And to be honest, this would have fucking crushed me. This would have crushed my spirit to the core. I would have been completely I would have been completely evaporated. This is so fucking sad. Ninth grade, yeah. I would this would change me forever. Something like this something did happen in ninth grade that changed me forever, but this would change me forever. Insane. This was over 20 years ago, before texts were really a thing. Our phone landlines allowed us to send voicemail to each other without actually calling. So often I'd wake up to a voicemail from him that he'd left during the night. On Valentine's Day, I woke up to a message from him saying that he thought we shouldn't see each other again. He literally broke up with me over voicemail on Valentine's Day. I spent the day in a blur, and then I was at the station waiting for my train, surrounded by people carrying flowers and gifts, and I cried the whole ride home. What's funny is that we bumped each other again after I got married, and he admitted to being a jerk, and we've been on good terms since. Fuck him. good terms. You spoke to him. Insane. It was my second Valentine's Day for my It was my second Valentine's Day with my first serious boyfriend. I had always wanted a nice candlelit steak dinner, so I got steak and I cooked it. I spent all day cooking and cleaning, doing everything while he was at work, and then when he got home, we had a nice dinner together. However, I was very tired of all of that and wanted to cuddle. We climbed into bed, and both of us accidentally fell asleep. I woke up after some time to a smell of burning and looked to see that the candle at the table had fallen over it. The tablecloth was on fire. I jumped up and put it out, but the plastic tablecloth was melted to the tables and there was a huge burn mark. The table still had a big scorch, and we were cleaning ash off and off everything for months. That's insane. My then boyfriend surprised me with a gift, and it ended up being a shirt of mine that I had left at his place. That's fucked up. That's it? That's all you have for me? Well, you can't have hitters every episode, right, guys? You can't have hitters every episode. To be honest, you girlies, if I can give you guys another Valentine's Day advice, is that, you know, as cheesy as it is true. The sentence that, like, you can't love anyone until you fully love yourself properly, you know? You can pretend, you can act like you're loving somebody, but, like, it's an act because you act the same way with yourself, you know? Because you think that people should see you a certain way, so you're gonna, like, create a facade, and then you're gonna create a personality that you think people should have of you outside. That's not fully loving yourself. That's you pretending to love yourself, and then that's why you end up pretending to love people, you know? So truly, my only Valentine's Day advice to the girlies who have boyfriends and husbands and they want to fuck and they're not happy, leave. Is that you know, I've had situations that I've spoken to my mom about, and she was like, yeah, I would leave. And mom was a married woman. You know, she believes in the sanctity, the importance of marriage and the paper and all of that. You know what it means, because it's not just paper. I'm sorry, but like the depth of marriage. My mom is super with that, but that doesn't mean that you should accept fuckeries because you're married. I'll never understand that. You're being treated like shit every day. Every day you feel like a piece of dirt because of your partner. You're unhappy. You guys don't touch each other at all anymore. But you're staying because married? Because you made a promise? Did he keep his promise? Is your partner keeping their promise? Why should you care if they don't? It's a two-way street. You can't be doing everything by yourself. So don't. It's better to be alone than to be in bad company. Always and forever. It's better to be alone than to be in bad company. I loved living alone. Living alone was great. But oh my God, do I love my boyfriend. Do I love him so much? Wow, I love him so much. It's great. You guys saw me struggle. You saw you guys heard me complain from the beginning of this freaking podcast until now. And like now I'm happy and I'm great and it's lovely. But I've been through this shit. I mean, from having a hoe phase in high school to trying to navigate an on and off person that was insane, to like having my first real relationship, and then that person almost tried to kill me, and then like, you know, well, not that person almost tried to kill me. That person tried to kill me, but they tried and it didn't work. But you know what I mean? Like, from like to oh my God, like I've been through the shit. I've been to the mental hospital. I lived in the middle of but nowhere. I almost considered living in a hut. I've been through it for the sake of love. And all through that time, all I should have done was to just focus on me. Focus on loving me. I wrote a letter to myself to apologize, you know, for allowing fuckeries and stupid shit and bad things happening, you know, you gotta do that. You gotta do all of that. Okay, so let's do a quiz of the day. And I know what I'm gonna do. I really wanted to do the sorting of official Potterhouse. What's the website? The only thing about this website is that you're gonna have to make an account. Okay, you're gonna have to. That's just what it is to be able to do this quiz. But it's okay. It's all right. It's still fun. Okay, so choose one: dusk or dawn. Ooh, dusk or dawn. Ooh, I do love dawn. Okay, what are you most looking forward to learn to? What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? All about magical creatures, how they befriend and care for them, flying on a broomstick, apparitions and disapparation, being able to materialize and dematerialize at will, secrets about the castle, transfiguration, turning one object into another object, hexes and jinxes, every area of magic I can, to be honest. Yeah, every area. Choose a... Okay. If you're attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Cats, toads, owls. It's really hard because I don't like any of those, okay? I don't fuck with birds. I don't do birds. I don't do cats. And I don't do toads. The least annoying could be the owl. However, that bitch screeches and that shit is annoying. But and it could fly around. Don't fuck with that. I hate that. But the cat, I would sneeze. Dude, fuck the cat. I'll take the owl, man. It is what it is. Okay, if you're attending, okay, do I want a barn owl? She's cute. The tawny owl, a snowy owl, the screech owl, or the brown owl? I mean, obviously I said I don't want the screech, but the screech is the one that looks the most fabulous. But the barn also looks cute. She looks quiet. She looks nice. But the screech owl, she looks badass as so I might have to go with the screech owls. I know. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you're a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor? Agree and ask whether they like a free sample of a jinx? Agree and walk away, leaving them wonder whether you're... Oh, Jesus Christ, I cannot write today, guys. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you're bluffing. Why can't I read? To be honest, I'd probably do... Because I wouldn't gaslight them, and I wouldn't ask them why they think that. I would for sure agree. I'd be like, yeah. It depends on the mood. In the mood, I could just say yeah and walk away. But in the mood, I want to fuck with them. I'll fuck with them. 4 goblets are placed in front of you. Which would you choose to drink? The smooth, thick, rich purple drink that gives a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. Yuck. The black mysterious liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that makes you see strange visions. Jeez. The foaming, frothy, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. A golden liquid that bright... Wow. A golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eyes and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. Ooh. I don't know which one I want. It's either the golden one. Or... Because the foamy liquid... I mean, it could be fizzy. You know? But then the black drink is cool. But I don't want the strange vision. I already get enough of that. You know? I'll take the frothy liquid. Okay. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee glory, love, power, or wisdom? Ooh. interesting. Cause like I already got the love. I don't need that shit. And plus fake love, potion love. I don't know if I want all of that. Glory, sure. Power, I don't want power like that. I don't care about power like that. I think that's weird. If you want power like that, that's weird to me. Wisdom, for sure. Because wisdom could lead to glory, you know? Because like glory on its own, I feel like that's stupid. I want wisdom. I know I'm a big brain bitch. I love it. Would you rather be liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? Ooh. Liked. Don't care. I mean, sure, it's nice, but I don't really care. I'm thinking about somebody that chose envied. And in a way, I don't hate that because but I think it's also bad. Like I don't want to be envied, you know? But do I wish people wanted to have my life, you know? Do I like, you know what I mean? Imitated, I'd be annoyed. Praised, I'm sure it's nice, but envy, I get it though. But envy, I feel like it feels what's the word? It feels very pretentious. And I don't want that. But like I for sure don't want to be liked, don't care. Trusted, sure, but like why do I care? Whether people don't trust me or not. It's their prerogative. I don't care. Feared, no. Envied, maybe. Imitated, no, that's annoying. And praised, it's either envied or praised. And I feel like envy comes with kind of praise in a way. I felt shitty for saying it. I felt, you know what, whoever I did the quiz with and I told them that they were weird for choosing envy, I get it. White or black? Black. Ooh, I want to see. What am I? I'm not surprised if I'm a Ravenclaw. You probably know that some Ravenclaw's most renowned members. Okay, cool. I love Luna. She's cute. I'm a Ravenclaw, bitch. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a Ravenclaw. How do I feel about that? I don't know. Ravenclaw. I want to know what that means. Intelligent, witty, and original. Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right. External trait. Intelligent. Knowledge. Element is air. They seek knowledge for knowledge's sake, driven by passion and a hunger to know their chosen subject in and out. This has a tendency to produce oddball and eccentrics. Yeah, I guess. Their single-minded pursuit can lend themselves to sorts of myopia, where Ravenclaw may overlook the human cost of their quest for more That's sad. I mean, that's kind of cool. I kind of like it. So you guys, this was a cute episode. I ordered my camera. Be excited for me. I ordered my camera. It's coming next week. Be excited for me, you guys. It's a cute camera. And I'll be able to bring her around. I feel like I've truly completed the group of girlies that will be able to be ready to go for walks, to go for fun outside of my comfort zone. Because I know my home is my comfort zone because I control the environment. But I feel like it could be fun. To bring this thing to a restaurant, to bring this to parks, to bring this to just adventures. My lips are dry as hell. God damn. What a roller coaster. I need to edit because this needs to be out tomorrow. So you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Self-awareness is indeed the fucking key to happiness and to being a good person. So work on that self-awareness, because you know, ladies and men, when I was talking about earlier about, you know, your self-worth, and then about like realizing that you're the person that brings on these people that you say that you don't like, well, guess what, you're the problem, and that's okay. Just work on it. You'll be good. Okay. I love you, girlies. Bye.